Why are there not more people talking about the magnetic pull of eye contact and why some of us shy away from it? You're talking to someone and they're looking everywhere but at you. Maybe they're fiddling with their phone or their gaze is drifting around the room. It's distracting, right? It makes you feel unimportant, like you're not worth their full attention. Now imagine the opposite. You're sharing a moment with someone and their eyes meet yours. You hold that gaze for a beat and something powerful happens. A connection sparks, trust builds. Eye contact is more than just a visual exchange, it's a fundamental part of human interaction. It's how we communicate interest, build rapport, and establish a sense of connection. Think about it. When you meet someone new, what's the first thing you do? You make eye contact. It's an instinctive act wired into our brains from birth, and it speaks volumes before a single word is spoken. This simple act of looking into someone's eyes can make or break a conversation, a relationship, even a business deal. It's a powerful tool, and like any tool, it's important to know how to use it effectively. So, what is it about eye contact that makes it so powerful? It signals that we are present and engaged. When we look at someone directly, we're saying, "I see you, I'm listening." This is huge in a world filled with distractions. Eye contact is a gift. It gives someone our undivided focus, which is validating. Eye contact fosters trust. We are wary of those who avoid our gaze. Direct eye contact conveys openness, honesty, and confidence. It's crucial in building relationships, both personal and professional. The benefits of eye contact go beyond trust. It can increase feelings of attraction and liking. Our brains release oxytocin, a bonding hormone. That warm feeling when you lock eyes, that's oxytocin. Now, before you go staring everyone down, it's important to remember that there can be too much of a good thing. Just like anything else, context is key. What feels appropriate in one situation might feel intrusive or even aggressive in another. Imagine this. You're at a networking event and someone approaches you with an intense, unwavering stare. They don't blink, they don't break eye contact, and they just keep talking. How does that make you feel? Probably a little uncomfortable, right? That's because prolonged, intense eye contact can be interpreted as a challenge or a power play, especially in cultures where direct eye contact is not the norm. It can also be overwhelming. Our eyes are incredibly expressive, and when we hold eye contact for too long, it can feel like we're exposing too much of ourselves. It's like someone is peering directly into our soul, and that can be a vulnerable feeling. This is why we often instinctively break eye contact when we're feeling emotional or when we're discussing sensitive topics. It's a way of protecting ourselves and regulating the intensity of the interaction. Section 4, the dance of avoidance. Why we shy away from eye contact. Now, if you're thinking, "Hey, that's me, I'm terrible at making eye contact," don't worry, you're not alone. Many people struggle with eye contact, and there are a variety of reasons why. For some, it's a cultural thing. In some cultures, direct eye contact is considered rude or disrespectful, especially with elders or authority figures. For others, it's rooted in social anxiety or shyness. These individuals might avoid eye contact because they're feeling self-conscious, nervous, or afraid of being judged. They might worry that their eyes will give away their anxiety, so they look away as a way of protecting themselves. Then there are those who simply find eye contact too intense. They might have sensory processing sensitivities where prolonged eye contact feels physically uncomfortable or overwhelming, or they might have experienced trauma in their past, and eye contact triggers feelings of fear or vulnerability. Whatever the reason, it's important to remember that there's nothing inherently wrong with avoiding eye contact. It's a natural human response, and it doesn't mean you're rude, unfriendly, or dishonest. Section 5, it's all in your head, the psychology of eye contact. So what's going on in our brains when we make eye contact? Well, it turns out that eye contact activates a whole network of brain regions involved in social cognition, emotion processing, and reward. One key area is the amygdala, which is responsible for detecting threats and processing emotions like fear and anxiety. When we make eye contact with someone who appears friendly and trustworthy, our amygdala calms down, signaling that we're safe. However, if we perceive a threat, like an angry expression or aggressive body language, Our amygdala fires up, triggering a fight or flight response. Another important region is the superior temporal sulcus, or STS, which helps us interpret other people's intentions and emotions. The STS is particularly attuned to eye gaze direction, allowing us to figure out where someone is looking and what they might be interested in. This is crucial for social interaction, as it allows us to understand other people's perspectives and navigate social situations effectively. Section 6. Finding the sweet spot, practical tips for mastering eye contact. How do we find that sweet spot between too much and not enough? Be mindful and adjust your approach based on the context. Start small. Make brief eye contact when you greet someone or shake their hand. Gradually increase the duration as you become more comfortable. Focus on the eyes and the area around the eyes. You don't have to stare intensely. Break eye contact naturally. It's normal to break eye contact occasionally. Pay attention to nonverbal cues. Notice how the other person is responding. Mastering eye contact takes practice. Be patient and remember, small improvements make a big difference. Section 7. The enduring power of connection. In a world increasingly driven by technology and virtual communication, it's easy to forget the power of a simple human connection, but the truth is eye contact matters. It's a fundamental part of what makes us human, and it has the power to bridge divides, build trust, and create meaningful connections. So, the next time you're interacting with someone, take a moment to truly see them. Look into their eyes, listen to what they have to say, and allow yourself to be fully present in the moment. You might be surprised by the depth of connection you can create. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe to our channel for more content like this.